Welcome back to Two in the Blue. I am your host, John Flounder Caruso, here with host Stevie D. DeStefano and DJ Lou, the producer editor in the background, always making the magic happen. What are we laughing about?
I didn't get to do my nod.
I figured that.
Hello, Miss Lady.
We recorded episode 34, and we are recording from the Energy Defender studio. Call Energy Defenders for all your solar and roofing needs. Steve, as always, how was the layoff week?
I'm starting to get bored.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable up until Monday.
Well, you know what the hard part is too with football on a pause right now because you're in the bye week and everything. It's like it's unreal. Like it's so fucking boring right now.
That's true.
And
the NBA is like unwatchable.
I get a little antsy when I walk outside and the weather hit like in the 40s. I was like, this ain't too bad. And then the wind started howling and it got cold again. I was like, hey,
you know what it is like you're kind of waiting for the calls. Like you got a couple calls you're like waiting for, and you're just like kind of impatient. Like not like you're just like staring at your phone.
Yeah.
And it's like that starts to get kind of hard.
I can't find enough projects to do, little things to do around the house. That I can't find enough. I really am. I hung this on the wall today. I did this over here. I washed the truck. I'm like, how many times can I wash my truck?
How was your Florida tropical vacation?
So I was gonna bring that up. We will get to that. That is going to be my dumb thing of the week this week.
I know it. I knew it. I called it.
Yes. That's why Flounder is wearing the dumb thing of the week swag. Two in the Blue swag. Don't forget to go on Two in the Blue swag to pick up some of your shirts.
OneStopDudeShop.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I got a question.
Go ahead. I got a question.
Excuse me. How boring do you think it is to be a baby?
So,
it's got to be brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how
much can they, like what do they think about?
Nothing. They don't know anything to think. They don't. I don't think they. I mean, you teach them little by little, and they are probably comprehending. They're little by little. They're listening and understanding, almost like a dog. They're understanding what words are going with certain things.
Do you think time travels the same speed for an infant as it does for me or you?
Yes.
Cause they like all right.
Wait a minute. What did
you think a day as a baby and a day as an adult feel like the same amount of time?
No, because a baby doesn't know what time is.
Okay. That sounds even worse.
We comprehend time.
That sounds even worse. They have no landmarks.
Right.
Because a baby's whole existence is just a bunch of people walking around trying to get them to stop making noise.
All a baby knows is it's a clock. I'm hungry. I got to shit. Yeah. I'm uncomfortable. That's it.
But imagine
it doesn't know, hey, it's lunchtime.
Yeah, but what if
mom's boob at?
What if they're smarter than that? What if because think about it. If you're a baby, everyone's goal around you is to make you stop making noise, right? So the baby's right, and then you figure it out, kind of. You put it in a position it wants to be in, then you kind of just go about your day, and then it starts making noise again, and then you're like, okay, let me shut this thing up again.
What is this?
Hon,
what is this thing?
I know. What are you doing? What do you want? What could you possibly want?
What does this thing want? Why isn't it speaking human words?
I feel like they get bored. Like they don't want a bottle. They don't want to be changed. They don't want like to just lay there. They want interaction.
They do?
I would imagine.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's entertaining. You're tickling them. You're saying, even lights. That's why a baby, when you turn a ceiling fan on, they're like, like you're like a high person, like, Well, because it's catching their eye. It's bright. It's sparkly. They don't know what it is. They don't comprehend.
It must be boring as fuck, dude.
What? How do you think it is shit?
Because I feel so bad for the baby. For just because her whole existence right now is a bunch of people trying to get her to stop making noise. Like we try to put her to bed. So the kids, the other two kids, they go to bed at 7, 8 o'clock. And then we're tasked with trying to put the baby to bed. But she don't like going to bed at 7, 8 o'clock. So Michelle will literally try a billion different things to try and calm the baby down, put it to sleep, put it down without it feeling it. And then it's but I'm like, what, how do you know she wants to go to sleep right now? What if she just wants to hang out? And then, what if she doesn't want to go to bed right now?
Right. Maybe she wants to stay up and watch Forrest Gump.
Or she likes sports.
She does.
Dude, she will sit there with me better than any of my other kids have ever and watch a game.
No shit.
And won't make a noise. Yep. She'll hang out. She falls asleep doing it.
Good. Yeah.
Dude, I was like...
Now, do you think she's paying attention to the game?
Yeah. Actually, when Michelle like, cause like Michelle wants to get the whole room set up for her. Like she doesn't want to, like she thinks, so that we have like a noise machine. We have the fan at a certain, speed. We have the TV at volume 10, not 12, not 9, 10, right? Got to get the whole thing set up, get the blankets right where they got to go.
I'm going to tell you right now, one mistake. Where's the TV at? No TV.
In the bedroom.
No TV.
She thinks the noise helps her.
Find a noise machine.
Tell Michelle.
We have a noise
machine also.
So try a noise machine. And the reason I'm saying this, any light when you go to bed, and this includes for a human.
This includes for human beings.
Yes. It includes for adults.
Yeah.
If you have a light on down low, a walking light down here, your brain registers the light down here and not up here, and it makes you relax and calm down. And the noise... I'm dead serious.
Do you know where you learned that?
Where?
Kyle Myers.
Who?
Kyle Myers.
Kyle Myers.
Kyle Myers. Naturopathic Dr. Kyle Myers.
Yeah, he was on here. He said that?
Yeah.
No, I watched this on the TV, too. I watched this on a video clip. I watched this on a video clip.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Anyway, proceed.
You know why? He did say that, though. I do remember him saying that now. But yeah, and a white noise machine.
Yeah, I agree. We have like it's like a fan, but it's a white noise machine kind of. And yeah, but anyway, I put sports on for her to go to bed to also because I'm trying to osmosis it
into her.
Osmosize it into
sports.
Yes, I need one kid to like watch a game with me.
You never know what they're going to do. You never know yet.
I'm trying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Oh, and another thing.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know that a UK fluid ounce and an American fluid ounce are two different things?
Wow. So the numeric system is the same, but fluid ounces is not. You're going to run out of thing on there. Let Lou look this up.
No, I'm pulling it up.
Oh.
I set it all up. Look at that. Look. UK, US. Two different spots on the bottle.
The US is giving you more for your money. See that?
Yeah. No, the U.S. wants you to use more fucking formula.
You son of a bitch.
I know. They're trying. They're fucking... The lobbyists, the baby formula lobbyists are getting us.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. You know what I say to them? Get them out of the country.
Get them out. Isn't that weird, though? We were just talking about how the number 2 is the same in every language.
Is it not?
Like the viewing, like... If you were Chinese and you wrote number 2.
Is that true, Lou? Can you look that up?
It is.
That,
oh,
it is. So the number 2 is number 2 and it's not a Chinese symbol.
No.
I remember us talking about that.
But a fluid ounce is not the same in America and the UK?
Well, the 2 next to it is the same.
The 2 is next to it. That's very true. And the 4.
And the 4. And a 6.
Bothers
Which
me.
is 1 cup.
Bothers me.
6 ounces, 1 cup.
8.
8 ounces is 1 cup.
Is it?
Or is it U.S.?
No, 16 ounces in a cup, is it?
All right,
8 ounces.
Let's talk a little construction.
No.
I know. Unfortunately, we are a construction podcast. Okay. You're New Jersey premier construction podcast. I want to talk a little bit about the 295 Direct Connect project. Everybody knows about this project. It annoys the shit out of everyone. There was a fire there. Saturday, I was coming home from Pensacola, the tractor trailer.
I saw that on the news.
Yeah.
They told everyone to take the Black Horse bike right there.
I want to look into that.
One lane.
And if maybe we can look in and find a video. The truck was flipped over, and they had these stacks. They look like they were tripods with just stacks sticking straight up, like 4 of them, and flames were coming out of them, like they were burning off something.
On purpose?
Yes.
It was built into the truck?
No, they were just. It's like
they brought
it out and set them up and then like lit them like they were like giant candles, like almost like the natural gas burn offs you see in the fields, right?
That's pretty smart.
But I don't know why, because what were they burning off? Because if that's gas fumes are everywhere. You can create an explosion, especially if the fumes ignite and it's trapped. But what were they? I need to find out what they were burning. We'll look into that. We'll look into that. But the 295 direct connect.
So Iron Mike might know.
He may. So the 295 direct connect job, it started, many years ago, and what people don't realize is this job was at least a minimum of 15 to 20 years, and that's with no interruptions. Clearly, they had a big interruption that that cave in, that the whole wall that fell down. We have some. We're going to look into that too a little bit in the future, but from what we understand, it was engineered wrong, and they were telling them that it wasn't going to work, and it didn't. It failed.
I was told by someone who was on the job that there was a drainage pipe running underneath the graveyard that's right there, and there was no outflow. Like so, it either over time, like vegetation and stuff, like overtook the outflow, and the water wasn't able to get out.
Okay.
But it still like finds its way out, obviously.
Right.
And they saw it. They brought it to the attention. I know. I've heard multiple times that like the contractor or guys just on the job, foreman and stuff, were really trying to like bring to light, like, hey, like this isn't going to compact. Right?
Yes. Then they had all the I think all the compactions written down and stuff like that. So they had they had a leg to stand on it as far as arguing with it. PKF was the original first company out there on that job. They were phase 1. I was on phase 2 with a company called Conti. They're a big company from the north. I had heard at the time that when Conti came in, they were trying to come down south to get work. They're big up there in the north. The problem with that is it's a completely different soil. You're looking at rock boulders up north and sand and water down here. And I heard that they left like $50 million on the table just to get the work. I mean, they're a Fortune 500 company. They're huge, but I heard they left a lot on the table just to and they were going to try to make some of that back on the incentives. So, it's a huge project now. South State's on there. They're the one that's on there now. It's currently in phase 3 of 4 phases. You're going to see that it's going to be 295 direct connect is going to just go right over top of everything, one big highway like you would see down in Washington D.C., like that DC area, them big overpasses.
They're awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
It is. It's pretty cool. One thing that people didn't know is when you're coming 295 north, you're coming from the south end and you're going north, and you want to get off at Allen 42, which is great. Wasn't there before.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Did you know that part of the job was never engineered, never designed when they did the bid?
Really?
So 295 direct connect was built. They architect this thing and everything. Left out that whole side of the project out of this thing. That project became called Missing Moves. South State bidded on it and got it while they were on phase 3, and they actually finished up the Missing Moves part of that job.
That's like the easiest part of the job.
Right. It was, yeah. And it took a while for them to do that.
That ramp's going over top of stuff.
I want to say that was like at least 3 years.
Yeah,
that Missing Move job was.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's but
wild,
that
was actually that's called crazy. Missing Moves. Yeah.
So getting back to that real big overpass that's coming in. So if you're driving north or south on 295 and you're crossing 42, you won't even know it. Like you're just gonna continue straight
295 straight over.
You're never gonna have to.
No, so you could either go to 42 to the east.
Exit 26, I think, right?
So, which is 42 south, not east, but you're going towards the east. Yeah. You could go west towards 76, or you stay straight and you're going to go up over top of everything and come right back down.
That's going to be cool
right
shit,
back down the other side, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's good. It's going to be badass.
What are they, what's going to be like the foundation of that overpass? Is it all concrete, or is that...
I don't know what they did. I want to say they may have poured concrete pillars in there to help stabilize all that.
Pillars
up? They're in the dirt.
Oh,
so
okay.
I believe what they did was they cleared stuff out, poured big round pillars, backfilled with the pillars in there to help with stability, then built that wall. That wall's built again. And hopefully again they combated what I heard was running some type of like constant running water that they were dealing with. I mean, that's a low area. I mean, there's Aljo's Curve is going to be one big retention pond. That's not even going to be there. That whole turn was built for $3 million, and that's got to get destroyed and won't be there no more.
Well, Blackwood, like is exit 9A or B right there on 42 before you get to 295.
Yes,
that has the same kind of issues. I was on an emergency job there, and there was a washout, and the whole ridge, whatever, I don't know what's it called, the dirt the embankment.
Oh, right, yeah.
That all washed out. All over 42, over 2 of the 3 lanes of 42.
Oh, no shit.
They had to get the snow plows, the DOT snow plows out there to
push it out.
Push
Holy
it off
shit.
the road.
How long ago was that?
That was 6-7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we had to set a double lane closure up, and we had to they filled it in with like riprap, and they put the outflow because there was something wrong with the pipe. Again, it was a pipe problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually what it is. Running water, especially in the south, running water down here, that groundwater, it's a bitch.
Yeah,
and it'll
washed it
fucking
right out.
ruin everything. Yeah.
But I've never seen plows on the road.
No. So you're looking at now. It's in phase 3. I mean, I don't know how much is left on phase 3, and in phase 4, from what I understand, is a lot of paving. But I don't know how true that is. But I would think you're probably looking at this job wrapping up. God, 2030.
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
Well, the paving will take no time.
Yeah, it's basically they got to set all the things. You got to take
they're not
stuff
even
down.
A lot of it's going to be still closed when they're paving, so
Right,
they're not going to have to worry about any of that.
Right.
But I'm sure they're going to tie into like a section of 295 that's active, so they're going to have to do traffic control for all that.
100%. It's going to be it'll be a mess for a while. That erected bridge that they put over top that they pushed over, that's got to get taken down once Browning Road is finished next to it. I know it was pretty cool how they did that. They actually put it together, push it, put another section, and just keep pushing it across the road until it gets to the other side. It was really cool. Yeah, I actually worked out there temporarily with South State, and they showed me how they did that. It was actually really cool. And then we actually had to build the dirt up around it, make it a road, activate the road, and then demolish Browning Road that was going over it. And then they're rebuilding the Browning Road, and then just taking that erector set down.
Man, that is going to be a mess.
I'm telling you.
When it opens up, it's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, it's going to be so great. And people will be happy then.
Yeah.
But right now it is an inconvenience. Yeah. But this is part of construction. Yeah. People don't understand these projects take time. Yeah. Like if you knew, and that don't even count. Every project takes time. No one knows when you put a bucket in the ground, besides the markouts, what the hell that thing's going to hit. Right?
Yeah.
How many times is an unforeseen circumstance you hit an unmarked gas line, unmarked water line, unmarked
retired this, retired, you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. Now you're out there and consider it a state job. They're shutting things down.
They shut things down when there's like turtles. Or bats,
down the shore,
animals.
So, so I don't know if anybody knows this. When you're going down the shore towns and you're going in off the causeways, like off the expressway, you're going to see these black round. They almost look like tubes or padded tubes. I don't know if you ever saw them on the side of the road, right on like next to the meadows, and then there'd be the water or the little creeks as you're going into any shore town. That's to prevent the turtles from crossing. It actually helps the turtles. I was in Avalon one year with a company, Mathis. We were doing water main. Literally, all of a sudden one day, I'm looking around and here goes a turtle. I'm like, what the? And I look over, here goes another one. They're breeding. They're actually coming out and when I tell you they're in like the middle of the street in people's lawns, they're coming out of everywhere, every nook and cranny, and they're looking for a spot to go lay their eggs. It's crazy. And you help the turtles, and
they were breeding?
They go to they go to lay the eggs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if do turtles never mind.
What's a turtle like?
Damn it.
What?
I knew it was coming.
Where's it come out?
I studied this in college.
Blue.
Research on this exact topic.
Turtle dicks?
Turtle reproduction.
Okay.
The female population gets decimated by traffic because they got to leave the pond to go lay the eggs. So the males just do their fucking thing and chill in the water.
Right.
The females get blown the fuck up.
And the females are left to die.
My goodness.
So basically what the male does is he humps them, and then the female turtle takes the walk of shame and then goes and lays her eggs, and then hopefully doesn't die crossing the road.
Wow.
So, yeah, but they, obviously these turtles are endangered, so they do whatever, the towns do whatever they can down the shore to help these things. It was the craziest thing I ever seen with these turtles just running around all over the place. You know who I know? I know for sure when he watches this episode who's going to have a story on turtles.
Wayne Ackers?
You're damn right. Wayne has a story for everything.
Is it Ackers or Akers?
Ackers. I don't know. Maybe he can give us the pronunciation in a comment.
I love Wayne.
Wayne's a great guy, man.
Real
good guy.
Yeah.
So that was that's the 295 job. That was our little story on turtles.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to bring us into a little segment we call Dumb Things of the Week. Mine, as I'm wearing my swag, As you all know, I was not on the episode last week. Big Rob from Lyuna stepped in for me. We appreciate that, Rob. Big shout out, Rob. I was in Pensacola, Florida, visiting my son. He's stationed down there right now and schooling for the Marines for aviation electrical tech. So my wife and I decided we're going to go down and visit him and spend some time. Now, we knew the weather was going to be cooler. We brought hoodies. I brought joggers. We knew it was going to be on the cooler side. We didn't expect record-breaking lows and record-breaking snow. In Pensacola, Florida, yes, Pensacola, Florida, Panhandle, the beautiful white powdered beaches, the aqua-colored water, 7.5 inches of snow, blew records out of the water, no pun intended. It was nuts. We had a Jeep Compass and a four-wheel drive, so we're from up the northeast. We know the snow, so we're just driving around it. Well, down there, it shuts it all down. They brought in snowplow trucks from Atlanta to help try to clear the main highways. If you were anything but a major highway, forget it. You wait till the warmer air comes in.
No kidding.
So we were stuck on Pensacola Beach, the island, for 3 days. My son couldn't leave his base for 3 days. So we missed 3 days of time with him. We still got some good time with him. We had a great time. Marines are they're hilarious. They really are, especially when they're young Marines. They have not a clue what to do in the world. all they know is drink beer and chase women. That's all they know. And it's a good life. But yeah, so we're down there, 7.5 inches of snow. I sent Lou a bunch of pictures. He'll probably put them up here so you can see it. A little video I sent out there. It was nuts. It was truly, but I was united. We were part of history. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, what there's no way they're prepared for that.
None whatsoever.
How far, like in comparison to Clearwater, where is Pensacola? Is it north or south of Clearwater?
North. So Pensacola is the Panhandle. It's only it's only like two hours from Mobile, Alabama.
It's the armpit.
It's in the Gulf, yeah.
Is it the armpit of Florida?
No, more left.
It's towards like Panama City Beach.
It's towards Alabama.
Yeah, and Panama City Beach is the last one, I think, before you get there.
Is it? It might be.
It's pretty far west. Yeah, it's a different time zone. Panama City Beach.
Yeah. So Pensacola is 1 hour behind.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's right. It's like 2 hours from Alabama, which is
awesome spot. Oh, that's a great spot.
You think my son's having a good time?
Oh my God!
I called him today. I said, "Bo, what's he doing?" He's, "God, it's hot out today, Dad. It's 65." I said, "Are you serious? Are you nuts?" Yeah. But yeah. So
right on.
Yeah, man. So that was my dumb thing of the week. I wanted to and it didn't stop there.
Okay.
Back home, we had a little disaster. Both dogs got sick.
Ugh.
And I mean diarrhea everywhere sick. Shout out to the girl that was watching our dogs. She did everything. She came from Savvy Dogs. We use them. We love the girl that comes over here, Paige. She does everything. She did everything she could. We got home. The living room rug was rolled up and in the garage. There were 6 trash bags filled of paper towels, poop paper towels, pee pads. God. Dude, it was bad. When we walked in, and her and this other girl that filled in for her for one day, they did the best they could to clean up. I'll give them that. But it was just, there was a thin layer of smeared, caked up poop across and then their wood floors.
Oh.
So and they're builder grade wood floors, so it's real thin. So we can't even resurface these things. So so literally when we got home on Saturday night, we spent 3 hours cleaning the house. Woke up the next day before the NFC Championship game. Go Birds!
Go Birds!
And we cleaned until right before the NFC Championship game. We mopped that floor 15 times.
Holy shit! Welcome home.
Yeah, and then. Is a little update on that. The dogs did end up getting better. We got the house clean, and it doesn't. Thank God there was no poop smell in the house. So everything's
at least
back
it was
to
hardwood
normal.
floor, not like caked in the carpet or something.
Thank God it wasn't in the crevice. It wasn't in the crevices. Mm-hmm. That's what my fear was, that it was going to be in the crevices, and like a week later it's going to reek the house. But it hasn't. So hopefully that has subsided, and we're back north. So I'd like to say I'm due for a vacation, but it didn't go so well. So what do you got? Any dumb things this week?
Nah, my dog, well, I guess kind of. So my dog, she like started limping kind of a few months ago. And I took her to the vet. I had a vet come to the house because the cat also needed some vet. And you can't put the cat in the car because it'll piss everywhere. So I got the dog looked at like multiple times the past few months about this leg that she like sometimes she just won't put any pressure on it. She don't seem to be in pain. It doesn't like bother her, but she won't put pressure on her one back leg. So I took her to my parents' house and we're walking around the field. And I look over and she's like having problems on both legs. So I'm like, what the hell? So I take her home, just figured, maybe she like I worked her out too much or something. I don't know. And dude, she stiffened up, couldn't even get up. Oh. Yeah. So I'm like, I got like PetSmart or something, right? I didn't even know the one in Hamilton was like gone.
Oh, long gone.
So I go to the vet. I'm like, listen, the dog's been here. It's been at other vets. Is there like an anti-inflammatory, like a doggy aspirin or something? You guys, I could pay for it, like something.
Right.
We'll leave a note for the doctor. The doctor. The big fucking important doctor. Like
He would be a vet.
yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry to any vets out there.
Right. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm like, okay, fine. So I figured it'll call me back. Now, like, meanwhile, like this dog won't move. Like, won't move. I'm picking her up, and she's keeping her leg so tight. She won't. Like, she's like swinging in my arms. Like, she won't. Not even. Yeah. So I'm like, what the hell? So I call him back. I'm like, listen, like, can I just get her in there? Oh, I'm sorry. We can make an appointment for tomorrow. I'm like, this dog can't even go to the bathroom. It can't go drink water. Like,
Right.
Can you get her in? Do I got to take her to Medford to the...
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, give me a fucking break.
Right.
And they're like, all right, yeah, just bring her in. So I bring her in, whatever. But the point is, like, they end up sending her home with an anti-inflammatory, like I wanted to begin with.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
can
Did
you
it
just
work?
No, not yet. Not
Was
yet.
she-
I think she's still too stiff.
You think it might be arthritis?
Well, she got a steroid too, so it's going to kick in a little
Okay.
bit. I don't know. Like I said, she doesn't seem like she's in pain.
How
Like
old is she?
10. And they do the range of motion. So they're pulling her leg and pushing it
She's
in.
not.
And they're pushing on her spine to see if it's something like in her spine or like her hips. Like they're checking.
And nothing?
She's not even like reacting to them.
Oh, wow.
She's fine. Like no pain, nothing. So I don't know. Maybe
But
she's
she's
I
kind
think
of
she's
just-
like, it's almost like she's like losing the ability to connect her brain to her back leg.
Oh.
But I don't think that's what it is, because she's still like she's conscious of it. Like if I'll try and stand her up and she'll keep her legs up like that. But like if she has a scratch on her back, she'll still like roll around and scratch her back, and her legs are.
But she just lays there. She don't get up and walk.
Yeah, and even like, and I knew it was bad because we were eating pizza. Michelle made pizza, and she was like crying from the other room because she usually just goes and bags
Oh,
some
the
pizza.
poor honey.
And she's like, so I had to go bring her some crust.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, my dumb thing would be like, it's kind of that they won't just write me, like give me something like right away to help her out. Which
Right.
I guess is whatever.
I wonder
don't know.
what type of anti-inflammatory they give a dog, if it's anything that like our one dog gets Prozac for separation anxiety, and it's actually human grade Prozac.
Really?
So I don't know. Like, and if you give a dog a Benadryl, you can give them a human grade Benadryl. So I wonder
Yeah.
if the acetaminophen that you got.
Well, they gave her no, they gave her like a neuropathic thing too, like something to help with her nerves. So they did. I mean, I got more out of it than I was
Right.
asking for, but like no help. But like, isn't that kind of like what's your take on like vets that are like I'm like hot shit. I'm a fucking vet. Dude.
You know what? I think it's not the vet so much as it is the secretary at the desk, possibly. That kind of like, yeah, we'll get you. And
I think the vets are the ones like, no, he's got to come in if he wants us.
Well, I don't that too. I don't know if that's a legal thing too. I mean, because they do write scripts, and these scripts could be used.
Come on.
I mean, don't
a
you think?
legal thing? Who's
I
gonna
don't
fucking
know.
sue me? The dog?
No, but I mean, could they use this medicine for humans like consumption and like get high off of it? I don't know.
I don't know. You could just take a dog in and get it anyway. I mean,
I
it's a fucking
guess.
aspirin. What am I gonna do with an aspirin?
Well, I mean,
Snort it?
you know,
Snort
I mean,
doggy
listen,
aspirin?
they do have doggy urgent cares.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But,
But
yeah,
I get
yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
it would be easier if you're a faithful customer to go to the vet that you're at. Be like, hey, you've been taking care of my dog. Can you please say it?
Yeah, I didn't really want to pick her. She's like 50, 60 pounds. And
Yeah.
it's like dead weight. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm lugging around. I got fucking fur all over me. I'm like,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah, she's scared to death, shaking like a leaf. I'm like, come on.
That's just
So
sad.
hopefully
the medicine kicks in and she starts moving around and gets a little better.
Yeah.
That poor honey.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break and give some shout-outs to our sponsors. We'd like to thank Energy Defenders. Energy Defenders is solar and roofing. Please call Energy Defenders for all your solar and roofing needs. Also, a shout-out to one of our collaborators, Helmets to Hardhats. Helmets to Hardhats, if you're a veteran, it's a gateway to get into union construction. If you're a veteran coming out of the military active duty or you're a reservist, contact Helmets to Hardhats if you're thinking about a career in union construction.
Break time.
Yeah.
Time to make a list.
Yeah, it's break time. Time to make a list. All right, today we're going to do favorite lunch sandwiches. If you're out on the road, you're a construction worker, let us know in the comments. Get in there and let us know where your favorite lunch sandwiches are when you're out there working. And the guy comes up and says, hey, Foreman said we're going to take a break here, so make a list. Where's your first go-to, Steve?
Carmen's Deli in Belmar.
Oh.
Rose's Special, dude. It is like the best sandwich ever made. Have you been?
Oh, no. It
Dude,
sounds delicious.
It's phenomenal.
Listen, it's what's it called? Carmen's?
Carmen's Deli.
Oh, how could that go? You can't go wrong with a name like that. Carmen's Deli.
It's been around for a long time too. It changed hands, but it's still that Rose's Special is still like the best sandwich maybe in the whole world.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to go with my absolute favorite food in the entire world. Pizza. And I'm just going to make it a broad statement. Pizza anywhere. Anywhere. I love pizza from anywhere. If I see a pizza joint and it looks like Italian or a mom and pop place, that truck's taking an immediate turn and I'm getting a slice.
It's hard to stay away from.
I
pizza
love
places, man.
pizza.
I know. I'm going to go with Cash's.
Oh, not good sandwich.
Yeah. Well, they got good everything.
Probably my most favorite lunch meat sandwich out there.
Cash, their bread is like we talked about this the last time, right? The bread makes the sandwich. Their bread is so good. We go in there for rolls sometimes,
Okay.
just to get the roll because they make them in house and they're just delicious. Yeah, but they also have the pizza, which I love. It's cold pizza,
Right.
It's served cold, and they have the stuffed long hots, which I think are phenomenal.
Oh, Cash's stuffed long hots are fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I love them. God.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a little bit of Mexican. I love hitting up either a Mexican food truck, or a Mexican place for some tacos. I can down some
What's
good.
your spot? What's your?
You know what? I'll just give it a little. All right, I'm gonna go local here. I am a Taco Al Carbon.
Yeah.
A huge fan of Taco Al Carbon. And they are very good people. When I had my cheesesteak trailer, I used to coordinate with them all the time, and they're just fantastic people.
I don't know if they still have it, but on Fridays they used to do it was a surf and turf burrito. Bro, this motherfucker was this fucking big, dude, and it had crab meat, like I don't even know. There's some steak in there, but dude, it was phenomenal. Like it was so good. I told everyone I knew. I was like, do yourself a favor.
They call that the nap time burrito, because that's what you're doing right afterwards.
Oh my God,
taking
dude,
a nap.
I could have ate 2 of them. They were fucking good, dude. Yeah, they were bang.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. How about we go with, we'll go in my wheelhouse. And I'm just going to go one of my favorite cheesesteaks, D'Alessandro's in Philly.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorite cheesesteaks. I'm a big fan of their cheesesteak, and I'm a cheesesteak guy. So, D'Alessandro's.
All right.
What do you got?
It's good. It's a guilty pleasure, dude. It's a guilty pleasure.
Please,
fuck it, dude.
Please say
like,
penis.
The taquitos at 7-Eleven.
Oh my God.
I love them. Dude.
Yes.
I can't stop. I can't walk into a 7-Eleven and not get a fucking taquito.
It's probably one of the worst things we could probably eat for ourselves. Probably
so
processed 17 million times.
Bro, I say fill that bag up. However many you can put in that fucking bag, put it in.
What's your favorite one? There's a buffalo chicken.
Probably the pepperoni.
The pepperoni's good. The taco one I like.
Taco one's a little too
much.
It's a little too much, but yeah. There's a steak one with like a queso.
Yes.
It's fucking really good, and then the pepperoni one's really good. And I can't, dude. I got that. Like I look like I'm smoking a cigar, dude. I just got them in my like. I just pop them like nothing, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
They are good.
Yeah.
I be honest with you, that's a kind of a guilty pleasure of mine as well. Yeah.
Love 'em.
I will admit that. You know what I like honestly sometimes, and this is going to be very generic, a good salad. I love a good salad. I do.
What's your salad of choice?
I honestly, if I could just make one my own and put like chicken and egg and stuff like that with some croutons, maybe some French dressing, chicken Caesar's another one I love. But I do like sometimes a salad because you know why, it's not too heavy.
Yeah.
When you're out there working, that's why I try to get one slice of pizza. Just because you say it's not heavy, when it's hot out, but you guys know out there when it's hot at construction, you eat something, you want to go to sleep right away. Also another trick I try to do is just a side one for a snack. Cut up watermelon and blueberries. Don't cut the blueberries, but cut up watermelon, put blueberries in, put it in the freezer overnight. Put it in your lunchbox, and the next day take it out. It's like cold pops of energy. It's delicious. Yeah, so try that.
Watermelon's a good one, dude. Well, I'll if there's a shop right nearby, I'll always go buy a nice fresh big watermelon.
It's a great way for hydration. It puts good stuff out in your body. No, for summertime, it's great for especially workers out there. That helps. Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, I don't have a knife or like a chopper block. Yeah. So you like fold down the utility body like the tool bit, and then like that's your cotton block.
Get the Milwaukee saws all.
Who's hungry?
Yeah.
No one cares.
Nobody cares. Would you just cut with that saw? A shit pipe over there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Just try and find a new looking blade.
Seriously.
Put a flame to it.
How many tricks when we're out on the road, right? When we're out there, how many tricks have you seen to heat up food? So when like the Hamilton Hawks used to have the chicken barbecue, we would wrap them halves of chicken in tinfoil and put them in Iron Mike probably knows about this. You put it on pop the hood, put it on the manifold of the truck. We would make like a couple rounds with the truck, pop open the hood and take them out. It was like they just came off the friggin' grill.
Yeah.
It was people
asphalt, dude. That's easy.
You just make a hole, cover it as long as it's covered with tinfoil, and boy, it comes out.
It really does.
Piping hot.
We had a rib cooking contest one time.
Nice.
I didn't cook, but I ate. And so they had like tins of fucking ribs, dude. And they just covered them with asphalt. They came out perfect.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many different ways. Guys have the ones that you plug it into the cigarette lighter, heat your food up, keep your food cold. There's so many tricks of the trade that guys learn out there, just different.
I just eat everything cold.
I like going to the candy guy too. There's always one candy guy, like an operator or a laborer that has
driver
that has.
We got a driver, John Klein, dude.
Yep.
This guy's got those their sweet tart ropes. Oh. Bro, he must have he probably keeps them in business. I've never seen anyone else with one.
Really?
But every time you go up to him, dude, he'll fucking hand you three.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, what you got, bro?
I'm a chocolate guy. I'm not quite the tart. I'll eat them, but I'm like, give me a mini Reese's or something. Yeah. All day.
Roger.
And that's it.
Did I do 4?
No, you still have one more.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. How about just the homemade lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Just a homemade packed lunch.
I always bring.
Which is normally
usually what I do.
For us, which is normally leftovers.
Yeah.
Usually, you know what I mean? People bring a lot. That's a big popular one.
Dude, in the summertime, I just love having a whole bag full of fruit. I love it. Like, dude, I eat so much fruit. It's out of control.
You probably shit like a maniac.
No.
Really?
No.
If I eat fruit, I can guarantee you when I get home, I'm running in the door.
I eat at least 2 pints of something a day, whether it's raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. I have at least 2 or 3 handheld fruits a day. Apple, whatever. I'll eat one of them big things of strawberry, like every day, dude.
How about a good Bosc pear?
Pears are okay.
I love a good pear.
I like pears.
Peach.
I like peaches, man. In the summertime, there's like nothing better in the whole world.
It's just running down your cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best.
It's the best.
It's like eating sugar.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
All right.
What else you got? Anything?
How about the Turnpike expansion?
Yo!
I guess exits 1 through 4.
1 through 4. How about that? It's nice. It's gonna. You'll have 3 lanes on each side. That's fucking huge. Now that'll match everything.
Yes. Well.
Right.
No, because there's no truck lane.
No, but it'll still be 3 lanes, and technically the left lane
this
shouldn't.
This is a $10.6 billion job.
Come on.
That's not like that particular thing is not. But yeah, I mean they're talking like the turnpikes. They're going to be like.
So the turnpike
more up north, like when it turns into like a rat's nest. They're going to be fixing all that up too.
But this is for the southern end.
Yeah.
right? And this is out in South Jersey. This is our wheelhouse. That's big news for laborers and operators. Everything union construction.
I've never been in traffic through exits 1 through 4 ever on the turnpike, no matter what time.
Oh my God!
When
Really?
it turns into 2 lanes, it's usually like never.
I'm wondering what they're going to do. Well, how would they do it? Well, they're probably going to do like they've been doing. It'll be just off to the sides, and then once you have to tie it
I'll
in,
put Jersey barrier up.
Yeah.
There's a big shoulder there, so you're going to lose your shoulder.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
It'll be nice.
it will be.
That's
really
good work
nice.
behind barrier too. That's good work.
Yeah, it's very good.
Good
work.
safe work. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Safer. There's also a job.
they're
A
going
job was
100 miles an hour.
A DOT job came in for that's going through Hamilton. It's on Route 54. That's a $14 million paving job, I believe. R.E. Pearson got. It's from the White Horse
I
Pike.
don't even think there's $14 million worth of road.
Well, it's for the White Horse Pike to the expressway. All of Route 54 from the White Horse Pike down to the expressway.
Yeah,
So it
there's a
goes
lot
right
of there's
down.
concrete. They're doing all the ADA ramps.
Is that part
that's
of that?
like a 3-year project. Yeah.
Is that the 88?
I think that went out. Yeah, I think that got awarded to Pearson.
I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't hold that to concrete.
Because I know when that was coming out. I remember like the contractor I was working for was like going for it. I know South State's always going for it. But,
and also, as always, we're always supporting our brothers up there, the local 79 up there in New York. They're out there with Scabby the rat, the cat, the dogs, the everything. If you could blow it up, there's probably a jumpy gym over there. I don't know. If you could blow it up, they have it there in front of the Empire State Building. So fight the good fight, guys. You know what I mean? We hope you get that resolved. What else?
that's it.
That's it.
Oh! Show.
Oh, wait a minute. Who?
I got a show for you. Do you watch Severance on Apple?
Severance. No.
It's with the guy. He's like Will Ferrell's brother in Step Brothers, but he's like the actual biological brother in Step Brothers. You know what I'm talking about? Adam Scott. Yeah. He is like. So you never saw Severance. I tried to watch this 3 times. All 3 times couldn't get through the first episode. I must have been in a bad state of mind where like I didn't feel like watching it or something. Like didn't feel like paying attention because it's not like one you could really like. You can't like scroll on your phone and like talk to this person. Like it's not a casual watch. You got to watch it.
Right.
But it's about these people. There's like a procedure, and you can sever yourself from your work life. Right. Mm-hmm. So there's like this big global company, like 220 locations around the globe, and they all have a severed floor on it. Right. And these people that are severed, right, they have like this implant in their brain. When they get to work, when the elevator doors open to the severed floor, they turn into like they're innie. They're called like they're innies. Right.
Wow. Okay.
And they go to work. Right. So basically, like, you just live your life. When you go to work, you like fall asleep essentially, and then you wake up and you're done. And then you go live your life again. But these people on the inside, they walk out the door to go to work, and they walk right into the door to go to work because that's all they remember, right? Because so now you're separate. You got a work self and you got a regular self.
Right.
And it's about like this uprising from the innies. Right, because they're like, well, fuck this,
and they don't remember what they're doing.
They have no idea.
Right.
They don't know if they're married. They don't know if they have kids. They don't know. They don't know nothing. Like part of their wellness plan is like this lady will be like, "Your Audi smiles very nicely," and like they like feel good about themselves. They're like, "Your Audi makes people happy," and like and they're like all happy.
What if they're like, "Your Audi just." What the?
It's
what?
the wellness package.
Right.
Yeah, they'd be in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they wouldn't be in.
Right.
So they would essentially die. Right. So that's the thing.
Oh.
So like once you're out, like if you're out, you're dead. Like when they retire, they're like dead. They never see them again. They have no idea who they are.
Oh yeah.
But it's a wild show, dude.
That is a wild show.
It's very good. Very, very, very good.
What did we just get done? Oh, so my rabbit hole of things that I like to go down. The Fall of Diddy is on HBO Max right now.
Are they dropping names?
The Fall of Diddy. I haven't watched it yet. I'm excited. I think we might watch it tonight. I don't know.
We should do it. We should do like a Facebook Live and watch the Fall of Diddy.
Yeah. What was the other one I just watched? It was a series. High Potential's coming back out. That's on APC. That should be coming up as the second the last of the first season episodes are coming out. That's another great one. I was with the girl from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So that's called High Potential. Yeah. What was it called? Not Fall in Line.
What's it on?
It was on Netflix? Netflix or Hulu? Man, if my wife was here, she'd know. We just got done watching it. That was a good story, right?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Blink Twice.
Oh.
It's on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's like your kind of psychological movie. Channing Tatum's in there. I know you like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blink Twice. Yeah, I think he's hot.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, it's he's like a billionaire.
Photoshop
He's
body.
a billionaire, and he buys an island. I guess that's like kind of like an Epstein Island kind of thing. Like not really,
right?
But it's it's pretty wild. It gets crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's nothing like the Substance, but
oh my God.
nothing like that. But it's
Fool me once.
Fool me once.
I think I saw that. Fool me once. Who's in that?
I might have told you to watch it. Dude, it had a great twist at the end. Fool me once. So Fool me once on Netflix. Watch Fool Me Once on Netflix. It's a great. It's like six episodes.
Is that the black girls in it?
No.
No.
I don't recognize any of these people.
No.
There is a black woman, but
Isn't she the main character? Isn't that her husband? Like disappears,
way
he
down.
dies. Doesn't her husband?
The black. That's the black woman is. I think. Jesus. No, there is one in that one, but what is she? She's the chief of police or something, the captain or some shit. And she's investigating the disappearance of the girl's husband.
Yeah.
That's High Potential.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well, that wraps. Yeah.
That wraps up.
That wraps it up for
That
episode.
wraps it up.
Yeah. Thank God for editing, Lou. That wraps it up for episode 34 of Two in a Blue. I am your host again. What the fuck am I doing?
Bro, you take a week off, bro. You can't fucking talk anymore.
I can't. That wraps it up for Two in a Blue, episode 34. I'm John Flounder, Stevie D, DJ Lou in the background. They're wearing their helmets, the hard hat swag. Don't forget, follow, subscribe, get in the comments, tell us what you want to hear. Go get some of the swag, Two in a Blue swag. We're out of here. Oh, hey, Dad, how we do?
I think there's something wrong with you.